Three, two, one. Good morning, everybody. It's Zach Eats Breakfast. We're in for a super short show today. I'm going to eat my cereal. I have one thing to talk about, and that's something we're going to try to make a semi-staple, at least maybe every other episode, if not every episode, every 2 to 3 episodes. And that is my top favorite, well, not necessarily top favorite, but my top 5 songs from any particular artist or group. And this is more, usually it's going to be more mainstream, but we will more than likely occasionally break into the more indie stuff. But yeah, it's just letting you know my opinions on these things. And if you have any artists you'd like to hear my top 5 on, please let me know in the comments below. Don't forget to hit that like button, that subscribe button, hit the see first button, or get notifications, the little bell. Click that. I'm used to being on Facebook. But if you're following me on Facebook, please do that as well, Zach Eats Breakfast. Facebook.com/Zach Eats Breakfast. Hit like. And when you hit like, click follow, hit see first. And that way you always know when a new episode's up. If you follow me on Twitter, it's automatically set up every time an episode's uploaded at 7 in the morning. It gets posted on Facebook. It gets posted on Twitter. It's Twitter handle Z_Eats Breakfast. So we were supposed to have a guest today, but they weren't able to make it, which is unfortunate because I've tried to get them on the show before. But you know, life happens. I can't be too mad about that. Stuff happens. So you know, we just got to move on. We got to improvise. We got to do Zach Eats Breakfast as Zach eating breakfast. Which, by the way, good morning. It's Zach Eats Breakfast. I'm Zach. This is breakfast. Today's top 5 are my top 5, and most of my friends are gonna probably get on to me just for having this group listed as having a top 5 in general. But these are my top 5 Bare Naked Ladies songs, because I am a Bare Naked Ladies fan. Saw them live a couple years ago. Colin Hay opened up for them, along with a group called I do not know. I had heard 1 or 2 of their songs in the past, but I'm not familiar with them. I think they're called Fatal Femmes. Please don't get mad at me if I'm wrong. I really should have Googled that before I started talking. I didn't. This episode I do have 2 honorable mentions. I probably could have done honorable mentions with Gorillaz and listed 5 million songs. When really I could have listed several more for Bare Naked Ladies, but I stuck with 2. Break Your Heart and Brian Wilson. Now, I was really close to putting Brian Wilson on this list, but our number 5 song is just so weird, so surreal that I just had to include it. Break Your Heart, on the other hand, I felt like I couldn't determine. I couldn't be unbiased. I first heard this song when I was going through a rough point in a relationship, and it really stuck to me because of that. But I wanted this list to be somewhat unbiased, so I left it off. So number 5 is another Postcard, and this song's weird. The music video is even weirder. It involves postcards and chimpanzees, so take of that what you will. Number 4, and I have a friend who will probably be surprised this is this low on the list. If I Had $1 Million, which was probably the second Bare Naked Ladies song I ever heard. The first also being on this list, and I really enjoy it. The goofiness of it, the not taking yourself too seriously if you were to come into money, but also still taking care of somebody you care about. It really strikes a good chord with me. I really enjoy it. This Old Apartment, or The Old Apartment, is it's such a they're really surreal with their songs sometimes. It's just the most nonsensical things, like breaking into your old apartment just to talk about how this is where you used to live, to somebody who lives there now, and being like, why'd you plaster over the hole that I punched in the door? And why do you still have my mouse trap and dish rag? Those are mine. I'm taking them. It's like, who does that? And the theory for the longest time was that you're like breaking into like an ex's house where she still lives, where you used to, and you're breaking in just to go, hey, this stuff's mine, I'm taking it back. But that's not it, apparently. It's like you and your current significant other, who also lived with you in this apartment, going and breaking in and talking to the current resident, being like, hey, we used to live here. We're happy where we are now, but we used to live here, as they say many times in the song. This is where we used to live. Number 2 will also surprise people that it's not number 1, and that is 1 Week. And me and my best friend Craig Keepus used to sing this song at lunch in high school to our table of friends for some reason, and we would do very well. And we sang it really fast. We took pride in that. We're like, we can rap 1 Week way faster than Bare Naked Ladies can. It's been 1 week since you looked at me. Got the other sides that I'm angry. 5 days since attacking me. I still got the rug bands on both my knees. It's been 3 days since the afternoon. Realize it's all my fault, but I couldn't tell you yesterday you've forgiven me. And it's to be today, so I say I'm sorry. Holding out, watch your hood way. Just make you stop think. You think you're looking at Aquaman. Someone fished this shit all like a side switch like the sushi. Can never touch fry pan. How like wasabi when I bust rhymes. Big like me and rhymes, because I'm all about value. Red Camper's got the mad hits. Try to match wits. Try to hold me but a buster. Then make a break it, take a figure like a stick and share like vanilla. It's finest of flavors. I just show because another vertigo is gonna grow. It's dangerous. Apps and a waiver. And I'm not going to do verse 2. But, yeah, that's the kind of stuff I did in high school. Rap 1 week to my friends. Such a dork. As I sit here, eating Captain Crunch on camera for the world to watch. Lordy. So, yeah, there wasn't much to talk about in the news today. I'll have some stuff to talk about tomorrow as far as results from Extreme Rules, so be on the lookout for that. And I am off all this week, which means I'm probably going to be uploading some exclusive videos to the Patreon, probably some Fortnite videos, and just some other random stuff. I might do a Zach Eats Out if I can get out to eat at some point this week. And those are Patreon exclusive now. So if you enjoyed my Zach Eats Out series, I'll be doing that exclusively over on Patreon. Other than that, I ain't got much else to say. I'm just gonna kind of sit here and finish my cereal. I tried not to pour too big of a bowl today. Really, if I would have thought about it, I wouldn't have eaten Captain Crunch. I have like a gum boil right at the edge of my lip, and I think it was caused by eating these like 2 days in a row. And tomorrow, me and my guest Drew Beasley will be taking the Death Nut Challenge. So definitely stop by tomorrow. Check out that video when it's uploaded and available for viewing, 7 a.m. Central Time, and watch me suffer, because that is what's going to happen. Especially if this gum boil isn't healed by tomorrow. I am going to suffer. I'm not going to enjoy it. At all. We're looking into some more microphone upgrades sooner than we planned, possibly within the next 2 weeks. We're hoping to get lapel mics and hope that they work well. Should eliminate a lot of the echoing that we got downstairs whenever we're doing episodes downstairs, which we will occasionally do for Monday and Tuesday episodes, because it's easier to not interfere with PG's business that way. As you see, we're not in the same room we were in before. This is the upstairs of PG. They have allowed me to come up here and record my episodes so that I can still record my episodes after I'm off work and not interfere with their business. They're very kind people. I cannot speak highly enough of their brunch. breakfast/lunch menu. It's on weekends from 8-ish to 2-ish. So if on Saturday or Sunday, if you're looking to get some decent breakfast food, brunch food, lunch food, definitely stop by PG. If you don't know where it's at, it is right next to Tin Man Brewery on Franklin Street, across from La Masco. So if you need any further directions, send me a message. I'll hook you up. Other than that, we're just going to eat cereal and talk if anything else comes to mind. We don't have a whole lot left. That's it. Breakfast is over. You know what that means? Show's over. Show ends same way it ends every day. Remember, tune in tomorrow. We're doing the Death Nut Challenge. That will have me a big old glass of milk and a big old glass of vodka. Those are apparently the two things that will get rid of heat the best, according to Alton Brown. And I trust Alton Brown. Thank you, Alton. This is not something that's going to be a regular thing. I promise we're not turning into hot ones here at Zackie's Breakfast. We're just doing a singular little challenge at the request of viewer Nick Gamble. Thank you, Nick, for the suggestion. We're always looking to do things that our viewers want to see. So if you got something you want to see me do, some sort of food challenge or something, let me know. Unless it's something stupid like the spoonful of cinnamon that I could choke to death on, please do not recommend that because I won't do it. I'm not going to do stupid stuff. At least not stupid at that level. I will eat or attempt to eat some very hot peanuts. I don't like spicy food. This isn't going to be fun. I'm kind of upset about it. So, anyway, as you know, I know I was about to end the episode and now I'm going on stuff again. Zack Eats Breakfast cue cards along with Zack Eats Breakfast art prints and t-shirts are only a few of the things that are available, and most of the things that are available by signing up for exclusive Zack Eats Breakfast Patreon rewards. You can do that at patreon.com/Zack Eats Breakfast. We've got some cool exclusive designs of t-shirts and art prints that will only be available that month. There will be no other time to get them, period. If there is, it will not be for a long time. I do not plan on ever rerunning shirts or art prints, ever. What is ordered that month is what is ordered that month. No mas. So we got some cool designs coming in for next month. I'm trying to decide which one I'm going to go with first. I will let you all know. If you sign up this month, at the end of the month, that's when I'll be sending out shirts. Because by the end of the month, that's when I'll know how many people want this month's shirt. May not have a shirt this month. I may reveal it at the beginning of the month, and then it'll be available in August. So if you sign up this month, you'll get a shirt next month for sure. So sign up for something. If you want to sign up for something small this month, or just give a one-time little exclusivity donation, just for fun, because you enjoy Zach and his breakfast and you want to help him out, feel free to do that. But I want you to get cool stuff. I want you to be able to watch Zach Eats Out, because that's Patreon exclusive. I want you to be able to watch my Fortnite videos and me getting killed over and over and over and over and over and over and over. Because that's Patreon exclusive. So check it all out. Patreon.com/Zach Eats Breakfast. If you don't already like the Facebook page, head over to Facebook. Facebook.com/Zach Eats Breakfast. Like us there. Hit see first. Don't forget to hit like, share, and subscribe here in YouTube. Leave a comment down below. Let me know what you think. I know the audio is still probably a little bit wonky, but we're working on it. I'm not an audio technician. I'm not a video editor. I'm doing the best I can with what limited time and knowledge and resources I have available. And it's the same way it does every day. Zach Eats Breakfast. Peace out.